Have you ever pondered about the mysterious and unknown creatures lurking in the dark depths of the ocean, particularly at the Mariana Trench, the deepest known point of the world's ocean? Are these creatures scarier than the most frightening sea creature ever lived? The Mariana Trench is a deep oceanic trench found in the western Pacific Ocean, located 124 miles away from the Mariana Islands. It measures a whopping 2,550 kilometers in length and 69 kilometers in width. The trench starts at a depth of 5,000 meters, and its deepest point, called the Challenger Deep, measures 10,994 meters. To give you an idea of how deep that is, the 8,848-meter-high Mount Everest can fit comfortably inside the trench, leaving over 2,000 meters of space to fill. If you're interested in the creatures that inhabit this eerie place, let me show you the bizarre array of species that call the Mariana Trench their home, and I bet you'll find them scarier than a megalodon. Given its unique geographic features, the Mariana Trench presents several factors that makes it hard for life to exist. For one, sunlight cannot reach these depths. The area is shrouded in complete darkness, making it difficult for all animals to traverse the trough. Second, there's no algae or plants to eat down there, because there's no sunlight to feed them. Third, given its lack of sunlight, it's very cold down there, with a temperature range of 4 degrees to -1 degrees Celsius. And finally, the pressure in the Mariana Trench is at 8 metric tons per square inch, which is nearly 1,200 times more than the average atmospheric pressure at sea level. That's like bearing the weight of a fully loaded truck on your head whilst stuck inside a refrigerator. As you're about to see, to survive given these extreme factors, the creatures in those depths have evolved in some bizarre ways. First up, this creepy fish dwelling in the Mariana Trench, known as the fangtooth. It's a baryciform fish, which means it's carnivorous and lives in deep nocturnal habitats. It got its name for how big its fang-like teeth are, which are the largest teeth of any fish relative to their body size. Two of its fangs are so long that the fangtooth evolved 2 sockets beside its brain to contain them when the mouth is closed. Even so, its teeth are so large, it can't fully close its mouth. Its large teeth are thought to be an advantage in the dark, isolated depths where anything encountered must be preyed upon. Even if its prey turns out to be much larger than itself, its disproportionately large teeth and mouth will prove useful. Basically, it moves around and hopes what it bumps into is food. It's certainly scary, but despite its appearance, the juvenile fangtooth fish is too small to cause serious harm to humans, with an average length of just 16 centimeters. While young fangtooths tend to stay at a depth of around 200 meters, adults can venture much deeper, reaching depths of up to 5,000 meters. In these depths where there is no light, the fangtooth fish relies on its contact chemoreception to locate prey. This means it has receptors that detect chemical substances given off by potential prey upon physical contact. It's a disturbing thought. Other creatures, such as the Mariana snailfish and the benthic cone jelly, are also able to survive in extreme conditions found in the Mariana Trench. However, none of these creatures are as terrifying or bizarre as the Megalodon, an extinct shark species which grew up to 10 meters in length, roughly the same size as a T-Rex. So, to find creatures as scary as the Megalodon that could live in the Mariana Trench, we have to go back in time to the prehistoric period when sea levels and the geography of the world were vastly different. After all, only 4 brief descents have ever been made to discover what lies in the Mariana Trench, which means all we can do is guess about what lives down there. We've still got 95% of the ocean to explore, and since the Mariana Trench is over 95,000 square miles, who knows? We might even find some deep-sea creatures we previously thought were extinct. Let's explore the possibilities now. Leading the pack is Helicoprion, a fearsome marine reptile that ranks among the most terrifying creatures to have ever inhabited the seas. With a length exceeding 6 meters, these apex predators dominated the aquatic realm during the Middle and Late Jurassic periods. But could the Helicoprion have dwelled in the depths of the Mariana Trench millions of years ago? Its anatomical characteristics hint at the possibility. For starters, it possessed the strength to cover vast distances, thanks to its four robust limbs that functioned as paddles propelling its body through the water. Although researchers have pointed out that the reptile's mode of propulsion wasn't the most efficient, it enabled the carnivore to swiftly accelerate and ambush its prey with precision. Furthermore, investigations into the Liopleurodon's skull structure have led to the speculation that it might have employed its nostrils to detect distinct odors and pinpoint their origins. This suggests it lived in deeper waters like the Mariana Trench, where a lack of visibility didn't affect its ability to hunt prey. In addition, Liopleurodon had eyes designed to ambush its prey from below. Their eyes were pointed upwards to see the silhouette of their prey. It's true that sunlight no longer reaches the Mariana Trench, but some deep creatures have developed bioluminescence, allowing them to emit light to lure prey, attract a mate, or deter other creatures. So apart from locating its prey in the dark by scent, the Liopleurodon also likely hid in the depths below its bioluminescent prey and waited for an ambush. There is a prehistoric marine animal known as a hinosaur that scientists believe may have lived in the Mariana Trench. This giant mosasaur grew up to 12 meters long, about the same length as an average megalodon, and had teeth that would have even scared a megalodon. While it predominantly lived in the shallow waters of Europe and North America, there is evidence to suggest that it may have also roamed the depths of the Mariana Trench due to its varied prey. There are several deep-sea creatures that call the Mariana Trench home, including certain sharks and cephalopods. Goblin sharks can live up to 1,300 meters below the surface, while frilled sharks can reach depths of 1,500 meters. Cephalopod giant squid has been found at a depth of over 1,000 meters. The leatherback sea turtle has been discovered at 1,200 meters, and a Hanosaurus specimen was found to have eaten a giant turtle in Belgium. These depths are approximately the same as the starting depth of the Mariana Trench, but it's possible that prehistoric sharks and cephalopods traveled down much further, and if they did, the Hanosaurus may have adapted to the conditions of the habitat of their prey. It even had large nostrils, which means it must have lived in an area where having a better sense of smell was beneficial. Its big nostrils would have helped it locate food in deep waters, such as those of the Mariana Trench. Up next, here's a shark-like fish that lived 290 million years ago and measured about 6 meters long. Helicoprion could have lived in the Mariana Trench for several reasons. First, its closest living relatives are the chimeras, with most species in this order living in depths of up to 2,600 meters. Since chimeras thrive in these depths, perhaps the Helicoprion lived even deeper. It's a particularly mysterious creature, with scientists still researching how it behaved and what its anatomy was like, since we haven't discovered a complete fossil of it. Still, it's thought to have lived around the location of the trench, so there's a good chance the sea around that location is the only place we'll find a complete fossil of it. Furthermore, its diet is similar to the Hanosaurus, since it also ate fish and cephalopods. You see, researchers always wondered what its spiral-shaped teeth were used for and where it developed. It wasn't until 2013 that a skull of the prehistoric creature was scanned to reveal the truth. The Helicoprion was a prehistoric shark-like creature that had a unique tooth whorl located inside its lower jaw. It's believed that this creature hunted down deep-sea fish or squid that lived in the Mariana Trench around 290 million years ago. With its serrated saw-like teeth, the Helicoprion would have sliced into its prey's body and then closed its lower jaw, causing the teeth whorl inside to move backwards. This not only helped in slicing its prey, but also moved it to the back of its oral cavity to begin digestion. Despite extensive research, a complete fossil of the Helicoprion is yet to be discovered, which means its mystery is yet to be fully resolved. Another extinct deep-sea creature worth noting is the Audubonocetops, which was a whale-like creature that became extinct before the Pliocene epoch about 5.3 million years ago. Measuring around 4 meters long and weighing up to 650 kilograms, It was not the biggest marine mammal, but was still hefty enough to be feared by many small creatures in the deep. There's a lot to suggest that it may have lived in the Mariana Trench. The first clue is how whale species alive today are capable of venturing into the deep. The sperm whale, for example, is known for diving over 2,200 meters down. Likewise, Cuvier's beaked whales have traveled nearly 3,000 meters down, the deepest recorded dive by any mammal. Creatures' lungs could collapse and they could suffer from convulsions. Yet whales are willing to go there to find food, such as the deep-sea squid. The secret here is that marine mammals, such as whales, have flexible, foldable rib cages that keep air pockets, like the lungs, protected. The mystery remains, however, of how these whales prevent convulsions caused by a disorder known as high-pressure nervous syndrome. If whales today have a physical feature to counter the risk of highly pressured deep waters, the saying could have been true for the Audubonocetops. Another clue as to whether the Audubonocetops went down as deep as the Mariana Trench is how its snout and neck evolved. The whale's snout resembles that of a walrus, which indicates it was probably a bottom feeder that ate mollusks by sucking them out of their shells. That bodes well for a thought experiment, as scientists have observed mollusks in the Challenger Deep, the deepest point of the Mariana Trench, at a depth of 11,000 meters. Also, its neck is flexible, allowing it to move its head about 90 degrees to have a better view of its food below. We don't know much about the Audubonocetops, apart from the fact that it may have used its tusks not only to find nearby prey, but also to stun them, similar to how narwhals use their tusks to stun Arctic cod. The Mariana Trench is an enigmatic and elusive habitat that we may never fully explore. Therefore, the possibilities of discovering strange life forms down there are endless. What do you think we will find in the trench? In addition, my friends at Question King have created an interesting video about what could happen if Megalodon sharks were still alive. You can watch it by clicking the video on the screen. Thank you for watching.